What is going on, everybody? It's JRPG enthusiast here. The JRPG God is also here. So, Zelda Breath of the Wild seems to have gotten DLC, and it's gotten people a little bit up in arms and angry and upset, and really I'm just sitting here. I saw the news on my phone. I woke up in the morning that said Zelda Breath of the Wild DLC, and I was like, okay, so what is the big deal? Now, some of you that know me, you guys know that I don't have a real interest in Zelda. I don't really care about Nintendo all that much unless there's a game on their systems that I want to play. I didn't have too many fond memories of the Wii U. I'll leave it at that. In the Switch, well, there's no JRPGs coming out in this foreseeable future, even if they do say Xenoblade 2 is coming out in 2017. You're right. So, what is going on with this DLC stuff? Why are people so up in arms? This has been something that's been going on in the gaming industry since what, mid-console generation, last console generation with the PS3, the Xbox 360, and the Wii. I mean, come on now, this is the way it's always been. They announce a game, it looks amazing, it looks full, and then they announce DLC. It's like, just what are people so angry about? Now, some of the stuff that's in this DLC package, they're upset about. Well, for one, you have a new hard mode, which is, we don't know if it's hero mode. I'm hearing from Zelda fans that hero mode is the standard hardest difficulty. I'm not even sure about that. Feel free to correct me in the comments. No big deal about that. If that is the case, you know, games has been doing this for a while now. Zelda, Nintendo, they're falling in line with the other companies, and that sucks, kind of, that you're hiding a difficulty behind a paywall. Now, if hero mode is actually in the game, this is an all new hard mode, then maybe it's something different. Maybe it's a survival or something like that. Maybe Link has limited resources to work with, and you can't just, you know, go and using everything however you want. If it's something like that, then that is truly a hard mode. But if it's just, you know, change the values here and there to make enemies attack a little bit faster, your recovery is a little bit slower, or maybe, you know, health packs and stuff like that. I don't know how Zelda goes on, but just saying, if it's something like that, that's pretty bad. Now, the DLC also has a new Cave of Trials challenge, which honestly, that kind of sounds like something that already should have been in the game, that you should have unlocked in the post game, but I guess now I could see that they ripped that out from the final game and just said, here's the DLC. And then you have an additional map feature, which is really vague. Like, what the hell is an additional map feature? Can somebody point me in the direction of a DLC that had an additional map feature? What in the hell is that? What is that? A more detailed map? You know, a better legend? Like better search mode? Like, what the hell is that? Okay, that sounds like some bullshit to me. That sounds like some grade A bullshit to me. And that DLC pack 1, the Cave of Trials, the new hard mode, and the additional map features, that's coming out in the summer of 2017. So DLC pack 2, which actually sounds like new content, actually has a new original story that they're saying, a new dungeon, which that sounds okay. That sounds like normal DLC stuff, especially after this is coming in winter of 2017, so that could bleed into winter of 2018, so who knows there. So yeah, the new dungeon, that sounds like DLC, actual DLC, and additional challenges, which is probably like, you know, collect stuff or like kill the boss we're using only a couple of items or something like that. You know, probably something like that. I don't know. They didn't detail it too much. They just said that this is what he had, and it's pretty vague. Now, what I do think is the problem with this DLC is none of this is optional. This is either all or nothing. You either pay $20 for this, or you get absolutely nothing. You can't say, oh, I want to download the new hard mode for $5, or I want to get the Cave of Trials for $8 or something like that. I don't know if that's horribly overpriced. I'm just spitballing here, but this is all mandatory. So you gotta pay $20, and then you have to wait. So on top of getting the game, which is going to be $60, you have to pay $20 for a DLC that they could just delay, honestly. Alright, you might not even see DLC pack 1 this summer, and judging by how game releases are these days, when they say winter of 2017, winter of 2016, winter of 2014, Persona 5, those don't really happen. They don't really have a date for it just yet. So they might, like I said, it might bleed into 2018. So, but it's DLC, so I can't see this really not releasing in the winter of 2017, I mean. So, yeah, who knows there. So for an incentive to have something around the lines around while you're, just paying $20 for almost nothing here, just so it doesn't feel that way, Nintendo is giving you 3 treasure chests, and you get one that can be found in the Great Plateau, which I guess is in the beginning of the game. It contains useful items, which we don't know what those useful items could be. Maybe they could be to gather more, to get more experience, or double the materials when you farm something, or something like that among those lines. Those would be pretty useful items, and that would be pretty cool to add to the game. I guess it would make some of the challenges a little bit more easier, but who knows what these useful items could be. So then the biggest thing, I think, is the biggest slap in the face. It includes exclusive in-game clothing. Now I'm hearing what this thing is Zelda wearing a t-shirt with the Nintendo Switch logo on it. Let me say that again. A t-shirt. Zelda is wearing a t-shirt with a Nintendo Switch logo on it. Are you fucking kidding me? Is that all you can come up with? Do you not have the rights to your own character designs? Can we not get a Mario suit? Can we not get a Luigi suit? Can we not get a, Metroid Samus suit? Like, that's it? Can we get like a Marth from Fire Emblem? Can we get a Chrome suit? Can we get something else? You give us a t-shirt? I've seen modders on the PC have more creativity in their mods than nowadays these companies have. What the hell is that? Are you kidding me? Who the hell wants that? Who was sitting down one day and just said, while I'm playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, I want to run around in a Nintendo Switch shirt. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I want. What the fuck is that? Like, I would be insulted. I just thought this little piece of news was interesting to talk about. I just wanted to give my 2 cents about the matter. A lot of you probably be like, why are you even talking about the shadow? Well, it's interesting how what upsets us in the gaming industry nowadays, and it's got me to question, what are we entitled to in the game nowadays? Because apparently all the stuff that we thought were standard in the PS2 generation, the PlayStation generation, or anything else pre the 7th console generation is now just taken out for DLC. Now what do we have? What are we entitled to now? Like, we pay $60 now for, what are we entitled to? A complete game? Do we get additional features? Do we get a post game? Do we get costumes? Apparently not. Sometimes costumes are locked behind a paywall. Most of them are nowadays, especially with some JRPGs. I won't name any names now. Maybe this is a different topic for another video. So anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about all this Zelda stuff. It's just standard stuff. Like I said, be insulted by that shirt, that Nintendo Switch shirt. DLC Pack 1, DLC Pack 2. Honestly, I think the reason they did this is because Zelda is such a big game. It's a huge game for them. They have to make sure it sells. They'll even count those extra DLC sales as, profits for The Legend of Zelda. They have to show that this game is selling. They have to make the money back. Not to say that Nintendo was hurting or anything like that, but it's just important that they, make a sizable profit. You can't just go to your board of directors and say, oh, Zelda Breath of the Wild release, its sales did good. No, you need to say the sales did great, outstanding, above expectations. That's how big Zelda Breath of the Wild is for the Nintendo Switch. So anyway, guys, let me know in the comments again how you feel. Hit that like button if you like what you heard. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I got more content coming, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.